Alright, lumberjack. Get out of here. We're too cool for school, and we don't need you. Was there something glowing over here?
Yeah, I think I noticed.
How rude, Alan. She's trying to help you out. She's trying to get in your pants, and that's what you... Well, actually, if she's trying to get in your pants, you're a married man. You're a happily married man. I wonder if... I can't remember if all the enemies are this thematic, or if they kind of go with the general rule of, okay, we're in, like, Arizona. And she's not even here.
What the hell was that?
Easy. Doc, you're safe. I need you to tell me what you know about it. The guy who looks like him.
There was a party in one of the rooms. It was pretty wild. I'm not sure which room it was in.
You didn't attend.
No, I wasn't there. It got way out of hand. Anyway, I heard that he went to the diner and there was a fight there or something. Maybe you could find out more from there. I got some keys that you could maybe use.
You just happen to have the keys, huh? Fine. I'll take a look. Stay here.
Like hell. I'm getting out of here as soon as you leave so I could close up this place and go home.
Emma, you really want to stay here in the light?
Yeah, thanks for the advice, but I'm not sticking around. Just go already, okay?
Just go on, get out of here. Alright, well, she doesn't want to talk to me, and I'm not that interested in talking to her. So, sorry, not sorry. But, what was I going to say? Shit. Yeah, like how even Alan's like, oh yeah, this bullshit convenience.
About to enjoy another cool Arizona night with me, Eddie Rodman, the host with the books. Hey, any of you guys remember Old Gods of Asgard? Man, I actually saw them twice back in the 70s. I was just a kid then, but my dad worked at this club, and he'd sneak me in to see bands all the time, you know. Talk about an education. Anyway, great.
Talk about an education.
Solid fan base, and then they kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Well, now, almost 4 decades later, they're making a comeback. Let me tell you, these boys have seen a lot of road. There's some serious rock and roll back. Because they weren't too young even back in the day. Well, now I've got Odin and Tor Anderson, 2 of the original Old Gods, in the studio with me, along with their manager, Barry Wheeler. Nice to have you guys here.
Oh, hey, great to be here, Eddie.
Yeah, hey. Hello! Now, boys,
We're so excited, Chuck and Joe.
all right? Spring chickens, you ain't. I mean, you guys make the stones look young.
You're only as old as you feel.
Where's the look like?
Now, your last album was 1978, In the Valley of My Shadow. And then you stopped playing altogether after that. Why? And what made you do a comeback after all this time?
Well, it was a sad thing. See, the original bass player for Old Gods, Fat Bob Balder, passed away in leukemia. Bob had leukemia.
Yeah, after that, we didn't feel like playing.
Long story short,
Oh,
I ran into the
interesting
other one.
correlation.
It was obvious to me that they still got it. So I figured, hey, let's make some music, right? They went for it.
Now, Mary, you were a literary agent before this, right? You
Unfortunately.
were very successful. You represented Alan Wake, who disappeared under mysterious...
Yeah, that's... Hey, I just want to talk about Old Gods tonight. Is that cool? Can we do that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Why don't we take a little break, and then later on in the program, we'll hear the new...
Or floating. See, I told you guys were God.
Well, at least Barry landed on his feet.
Yeah, Barry left you for dead, Alan. I don't know how you feel about that, but you seem to make some serious character progression since the beginning of Alan Wake, so... Let's go ahead, let's sprint over to the diner. And see, looking at the vehicles, I would think that there'd be an ability to drive, but I guess I'm wrong in that
A
regard.
poltergeist. Its
Poltergeist.
existence is one of rage and hostility, and its very presence turns ordinary objects into deadly projectiles.
I do need to get water.
Oh, shit!
Oh, yeah, that's not right. This is something like, there we go. Cool. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, we're full on machine gun. We're full, again, it's pretty easy to kind of max out here, which, is that good or bad? I don't know. Remains to be seen. Let's lead with the... Wait, no, let's lead with the machine gun, because there was ammo right outside for the machine gun. Gotta do it like an officer, where you go... Free! Oh, we can... Okay, it's not gonna drain the battery. Cool. Freeze! I practice walking like an officer, so that's why I would know. Yeah, usually a corner. Okay. Whoop. Okay, nothing
The
here.
scene. Traces of violence.
More keys.
A callous midnight snack. A room key left carelessly behind. The man recognizes the enemy's handiwork.
I think these are keys for the motel rooms.
Are you sure about that? Insert John Cena, are you sure about that? No, I'm not doing that much work. Everyone who knows me knows I'm a very low editing style kind of person, and I'm going to keep it that way. Because, I already have enough to do with life. So, I'm not trying to add more work for something that most people are not going to give a shit about. Now, if I find an editor,
was
that's
a
different.
believer in a great many things, most of which were entirely fallacious.
Uh-oh, she's dead now.
Emma Sloan, an innocent victim of his dark half. More collateral damage in the ongoing war. Damned by forces beyond her control, as much as by her own actions.
Really? I was about to say. Oh, I didn't see you there. Oh, wait. From strong guy to crack addict, how the energy and vibes change so quickly just by them being reduced in form. We are going to explore the motel rooms, but first we must get some ice from today's sponsor. Just kidding. No sponsors. Not yet. Maybe not ever, knowing the way that I like to talk about things. And how slow the channel grows, but that's okay. I'm not worried about rapid growth. Again, I have more than enough. I mean, sure, if I can get away with doing YouTube as a full-time thing, that would make my life a lot easier because I wouldn't have to worry about the commute to work and wasting so much time at work. But more
Michael
keys.
Farabee, dead, tortured, dressed in clothes that bore the name of a local observatory. A slim lead, but solid enough. It stirs something deep in his
abs.
mind. He knows where to go now.
What's this? It said something about pressing B.
I guess that'll have to be my next stop.
We have the observatory keys. We didn't even check out the last room. Oh
The
no.
observatory, hot on the heels of the Herald of Darkness, the champion of light forges on to see the stars.
Oh, there we go. We are already moving on to the next area. I'm trying to remember how long this game is, but again, when you don't beat it, it's hard to remember. Mount Redtooth Observatory.
An observatory, a place for a man to witness the magnificence of the universe. But such insights are not what the champion of light is looking for. He has come to find a weapon.
Of course, the car that we can't use. Fantastic. I think either I beat this area and stopped, or I mean, yeah, maybe it was this area. Yeah, I forgot. We have the keys. We don't even need the help of said person.
Welcome back, listeners. As you know, I'm Eddie Rodman, and I'm still talking to old gods of Asgard, who are doing their big comeback tour. How's that been going for you? Oh, it's splendid! I'm having the time of my life! You know, I didn't realize how much I missed that. And what about you, George? It's okay, you know. Well, this must bring back a lot of memories. Oh, yes. It's wonderful to be back on stage.
it wasn't for my knee,
I feel like a crouch would be
like a young man again.
Well, speaking of that,
nice.
I hate to keep harping on this age thing, but I gotta tell you, I've heard your new songs, guys, and you sound really good.
Thank you.
And this may be a touchy subject, but to be blunt, you really don't sound, well, old. I mean, the difference between your speaking voice and your singing voice.
Oh, they even commented on that? That's funny.
What the hell are you talking about? You saying it's not us singing on that record? What? What you talking about?
No, I'm not saying that, guys, but I can't help noticing the difference.
Son, you're on thin ice. You calling me a liar? Whoa, hey, let me just step in here for a moment, boys. Yeah, they do sound. Believe me, we're not talking Milli Vanilli here. These guys are the real deal. Why don't you come to the gig tomorrow night and see for yourself? Once we get on that stage, oh, things get real.
Really?
Believe me, they play like they're possessed. It's almost like magic. Look, you see my boys play, you see the old gods for real. These guys project a lot of power, and I like this. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Barry, I'll see if I can make it. Now, let's take another quick break here, and after that, we'll play the new Old Gods of Asgard single. Don't you go away.
Alright, well, we're going to go away because we have to continue with the story. And there it goes. The darkness. Now, where does the darkness go? Who knows? I mean, there was a question mark, so something over here we were supposed to... oh, here. Manuscript page. We are at 50, or 10 out. We're a little under 20%, which actually... I can't even say that's good or bad, because I technically you can argue it's cheating, because I'm using an old save file. But... one thing's for sure, we're not getting all of them unless the game hands it to us. Because you see I do a little bit of exploring, but overall, I don't know how long Alan Wake American Nightmare is, but I also don't want to drag it out longer than it has to be. That's just not something I'm very interested in doing. Also, if I remember correctly, they introduce a new enemy type somewhere soon. If I'm right, I hate it. Oh, too slow. There we go. See, look, we didn't even get hit once. Now, the new health system. Am I a fan of it, or am I not a fan of it? That's a good question. I'm leaning towards no, I'm not. Like, it makes it a lot simpler for the player to understand how much they have, how much they can take, but at the same time, it just feels a bit more limiting, because I feel like I could have taken probably more than 3 hits in the first game versus here, where you just can't really. Granted, healing also seems to be a bit more easily accessible here, so I mean, there's definitely a trade-off. It depends on what you are looking for as a gamer, as a player. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, no matter what I say or what anyone else says, it really comes down to personal preference, which I think that is something that kind of gets lost nowadays. Is a lot of people will listen to 1 or 2 people and like, okay, this person is right or this person is wrong, but it's like gaming, like everything else, there's a lot of personal preference involved, and that doesn't mean you can't shit on something you don't like. I mean, the level of shitting that people do, I think that's kind of debatable. Sometimes there's too much. Oh, that's a combat shotgun? I am interested to see that if we ever get 40. But I feel like that's implying that we're going to come back here at some point once we're closer to endgame, because, yeah, to say right now we would have 40 out of 53 would mean for the rest of the game there's like nothing to collect. See, look, we're only at 12 out of 53, so yeah, we're definitely at like the 20% mark at this point, probably slightly higher. I'm not going to pull out my phone and do the math, but I know it's a little bit more than that. So we have reached the main entrance, the observatory, if you will. Now, you know what? Let me see something. No, we'll try it out. Chances are I'll go back to the shoddy, just because I like the shotgun. Wow, there's Oh no, that's where we were. So we like walked all the way around to kind of avoid what we were supposed to do, but that's okay. Also, I can't tell if it's just like heavy rounds and like light rounds, because this is also like at the same point.
I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows, and wait a moment, it's you. I can't believe you dare show your face around here again.
Are you sure about that? Oh, like a nice like that hard cut though. Okay, maybe this is actually the play, because I can get away with having a bit more distance here. Let him up. Cool. See, look, we're a master of this. Maybe I could have done it hard. Or nightmare, whatever they called it. Am I going to? No, but I could have.
Go away.
It wasn't me. I just looked like it.
Are you serious? That's what you're going with? Please.
I'm trying to stop it. You saw those shadow things trying to kill me, right? I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. Come on in.
He just got a natural 20 on his persuasion check with disadvantage. We can't even use the bathroom? Unfortunate, because I had to go.
Hey, buddy. I figured I'd take a moment to talk to you. There's a party next door. I'm feeling pretty good right now. A little beer, a little fun, you know? It's nice.
Is it?
Listen, this whole thing between us, it's a little weird for me too, you know? I mean, we don't just look the same. There's a lot we share. I mean, up here, I know you, right? So I was thinking maybe we could...
Whoa, what are you doing? Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I kind of zoned out for a second. And I was like, wait, huh?
These guys are getting out of control. Look, I feel like we're both victims of circumstance here. And maybe we could make some kind of effort.
Alright, what are we doing here? Whoa. What's he doing? Sir, that's a phone. What are you doing with that phone? Mr. Scratch, what are you doing? That's damaging public property. I can't support this. Sir, I'm gonna walk away if you don't answer me. Sir. Sir.
Never mind.
You're gonna never mind me, I'm gonna never mind you. That's right. We have the power to walk away from people. Walk away from the people that give you shit in life. I would say swing at them, but I'm not trying to justify anyone getting arrested on my behalf. I will send them.
To see anyone here tonight, but I'm relieved to see an actual person. That's assuming this isn't some kind of cruel trick on your part, of course.
And again, we're basically full, so I'm not worried about refilling right now. It doesn't seem like there's much else right now. Whee! Jump on the elevator. If you all have ever jumped on an elevator before, you know about the raw excitement that fills my body with that.
Doctor, the man who looked like me, what did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify, but I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
Signal. That's what I'm here for.
And so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done.
Why couldn't you have done that? I mean, sure, we'll talk to you a little
More
more.
about the scene.
It's almost as if something's been transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest thing. It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't really there. I don't know how to describe it.
So, what was the signal like?
I wish I knew. He appeared before I had a good fix on it. He was very pleasant when I was working, but when I isolated the signal, he suddenly forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
Also, that clear, like, that was not the same recording of dialogue. That was so clearly different.
I have to ask,
Oh.
do you always wear that to work?
I was at a party for a local art exhibition. Fascinating works. When I was called away by my assistant, Michael was the first to spot this event. I don't know where he is now, actually. He was supposed to bring us some food, but he never showed up.
Tell me about the event.
Oh, it's quite fascinating. It looks as if stars were changing, somehow. Or shifting positions. It isn't really happening, of course. Most likely it's caused by some kind of atmospheric refraction phenomenon, but I've never seen anything like it.
Did he hurt you?
No, he didn't quite threaten me exactly, but those shadowy things started to crawl into view, and whatever the signal was, he seemed to be extremely frustrated by it. He just started breaking things and left. I thought it best not to interfere.
You were lucky. He's done much worse.
Yes. He showed me a knife.
Brandished it.
And he kept talking. He enjoyed the sound of his own voice. A proper maniac. You really aren't anything like him, are you?
Believe me, I try very hard not to be.
Wow. It's almost like you two are related or something. What is this? Because I've been passively reading the books that they have here, but... Yeah, I wonder why she didn't... Was she that afraid of the shadowy creatures that she decided not to go out there and try and grab the camera from her car? Alright.
Clark, and try to be careful. It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement.
One thing I wish they had...
Dear, that sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
is I love the sound of, like, steps on, like, those metal grates. I don't know why it's satisfying to me. Some weird sounds are very satisfying to me, and I wish that they had that sound effect, but... Okay, so... We have to find where she parked her car, which is over yonder. Okay, so I don't think it's this area that we see the enemies I absolutely hate, but, I mean, it feels like it, but I could be wrong. Chances are I am very wrong. So I think... Oops. There we go. Oh, too slow. Yeah, maybe we want that, because then we have something that's close range and something that's long distance. I think that might be the best approach for us going forward. Now, can we just stay at half the block, or will like, automatic refill? Yeah, automatic refill still full. Okay, that's actually interesting to know. Hunting rifle. Oh, we're like 2 pages away. I am hoping... Oh. There we go. Can we go through this? No. Oh, but we can... Can we parkour? Parkour, please? Does not seem like we can parkour. That is unfortunate. Also, so I guess we came from that way. What? We're just gonna do this because we have so many. Oh, bitch. So I think by the time that we get back there, we'll probably need to grab that additional ammo that we saw, but for the most part, it looks like we're going to be fine. I just want to make sure we didn't miss any notes or pages because we're so close to getting that hunting rifle, which, will it be better than a carbine? I don't know. I mean, chances are, because it's a hunting rifle, it's probably going to be made for a little bit longer of a distance, which is going to be more than beneficial. Also, we have ammo right here. I didn't even... completely went over that. My bad. There we go. So now what are we looking at? Okay, so we're still full on the carbine, so we might as well... Also, let's not trigger that, just in case I need it later. I mean, chances are, with the way that we've been playing, probably not going to be necessary, but I would rather take the precautions needed. Now, did she give us her keys? I don't remember seeing anything about keys, because if she's just leaving her car unlocked. Also, her car looks destroyed. That is not her car. I cannot believe it for a single solitary second.
This must be your car.
Why is it all webbed up? Also, she really likes that reading about cheers. That's the second. This is what I hated. Why do we need giant spiders in this game? Or spider-like creatures. I hate it so much. Yeah, absolutely awful. God, I hate spiders so much. Ugh, I hate all little buggies. Bugs, buggies, whatever you want to fucking call them. Just absolutely foul and absolutely nasty. But good thing they only take like one shot. The pistol would have been better for it, but oh well. There we go. Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, we're getting back in. I'm not dealing with any more insectoids. Not my preference. I mean, usually games have big bugs like that. I typically just am like, nope, we're not doing it. So, machine gun ammo we're running a little low on, so let's make sure that we're maining the carbine. Also, just in case we don't screw ourselves, because yes, I see it. Very well.
Excellent. I'll operate the platform directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy.
Oh yeah, brilliant decision. Let the guy who has no experience with this do it. We're going to fix the telescope. Beam me up. I don't even watch Star Trek, but I know that it's one of the most simple references of all time.